Hey guys, my name is Jaden Dupree, and today I am showing you how to make these long rail and short rail kick shots 99% of the time. At least that's what I think it should be. So, to do this, we're going to use a little aiming system called the 2-finger rule. And it's very helpful. It works best with center ball, like medium pace, but if you hit slower, just move your aiming point up the rail. If you hit faster, move it a tad down the rail. If you're using running English, move it a tad down the rail. If you're using reverse English, use it a little bit down the rail as well. So, 2-finger rule. We're going to take our index finger and find the point between where we want the 9 to go. And we're going to draw a straight line through that, put our index finger like right there. We're going to take that point and put our thumb to the rail. We're going to move those 2 fingers back. And where our thumb is, that's our aiming point now. So I'm going to take this little piece of chalk, put it right there where our aiming point is. Or I want to use this brick so it stays there. So right there, just find our aiming point. Move it. There's our aiming point right there, that piece of chalk. Now, this works with various cue ball angles, anywhere from really shallow to really not shallow. So, if we hit that chalk with center ball medium speed, that 9 ball is going to go right where our finger pointed to. And there it is. It's really, really simple. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you what to do when the ball is close to the rail like this. See how this 9 ball is less than an inch away from this long rail? But we're still going to start with our basic technique with the 2-finger rule, and then we're going to have to alter it just a tad after we measure it out. So we're going to take our index finger and put it to where we want the 9 to go. Then we're going to extend that point to the rail, move it back. Where my thumb is now our aiming point. But since this ball is so close to the rail, we're going to need to move our aiming point. And I like to move it just a little bit past the middle of our object ball. So just a little bit past the middle. That's moving it about 1.5 inches from its normal spot. And remember, we're moving it closer to the ball. And the reason we're moving it that close is because when our aiming point is where it is, like when it's a medium gap, at a short gap, we overcut the ball. So we hit too far up, so it sends it into this rail, which is not going in unless it hits like right there. You see, still that didn't even go in. See? You see how hard it is to make it when it hits that rail? I just moved the chalk. So now we're going to measure that out again. Bam, bam. This is better to show you in fast motion now. Move there. Up. Bam. Even though that was an accident, that was good that that happened, because now I got to show you it in real time. Now remember that that piece of chalk is just for visual purposes. We're not actually going to put chalk there when we're playing a game, but just to show you how to do it, that's what I'm going to use. So if we aim for that piece of chalk, we should be able to pocket that 9. There it is. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you the same technique used along the short rail. It still works, even though the cue ball is much closer to its target. We're going to find our point where that 9 ball needs to go, extend it through the rail, move our fingers back, and this is now our point right here. So if we aim for that piece of chalk, we should make the 9 in the corner. There it is. So it's the exact same thing when the ball is closer to the rail. We're still going to move our aiming point closer to the object ball. But since that was about a medium gap between the rail and the ball, then hitting the normal aiming spot is perfectly fine. So that's it on the short rail. Okay guys, so I told you that this system was pretty accurate. And just to prove myself, I set the ball up a medium length away from the rail. And I'm going to shoot it 5 times and see how many I can make out of 5. And then just like take that percentage, and that's the percentage I made. So I'm going to use a 2-finger rule each time. And let's see if I can make all 5. So that was a 5 out of 5. So obviously this rule is very accurate. So there you go. Okay guys, so now I'm going to show you what happens when the 9 ball is far away from the rail now. So we're still going to start off with our 2-finger rule. So like that, move it back. This is now our aiming point right here. And watch what happens, just watch what happens when we hit that cube of chalk. We do not have to move it any. If we hit our aiming point, this is not like when the ball is close to the rail. It's not anything like that. We don't have to move our aiming point at all when it's far, only when it's close. So just, I'm emphasizing on that. Do not move your aiming point when the ball is far away from the rail. It goes right in. If you move it any, move it up the rail. Do not move it down. That will just make you miss by a lot. So just make sure if you move it any, we did kind of hit over here, but if you move it any, move it up the rail that way. Do not move it down, or just don't move it at all if it's close enough to not move it at all. If it was way up here and we wanted to make it, which 2-finger rule won't really work there because 2 fingers cannot reach that far. Move it up if it's really far. And if it's really far, you're kind of just gonna have to like use your cue to measure it out. But yeah, that was the 2-finger rule. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button down below. And if you want to be notified when I post another video, click that subscribe button and then click the bell next to it. You guys have shown amazing support over the past couple months, especially the month of August. The month of August has been absolutely amazing for the channel. We have reached 1,600 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. Subscriber growth is up a ton this month. And I just can't thank you guys enough for it. You guys are the real reason why I'm doing this. I watch YouTube videos on how to be better at pool, so now I'm just giving back. Obviously not the best tutorial giver, but I can't learn from not teaching. You can only learn more from teaching others what you know. So this is just something I picked up on from different videos, different people I've met. Pretty common rule. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, let me know how I'm doing teaching. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope this helped you turn to a better pool player.